Hello, 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 hello. So, I am making myself do something different. Surprise, surprise. But flowers. I'm Lynn Browder, and I paint a lot of flowers. Owen, my son, he has autism. He's 12, and he helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand over hand method, and then I paint the rest. So I'm kind of, I always paint flowers. I paint a lot of flowers. I paint other things too, but I paint a lot of flowers. So I'm making myself kind of paint different tonight. We're gonna paint a little different. I'm sure it's gonna end up looking a lot like the same, but I'm gonna tell you that it's different. That's how this works, people. That's how this works. So we're just gonna paint different, but yet it'll probably be about the same. I felt like we needed some big flowers, so that's where we're starting off with. And if you've watched before, you know a lot of times I use one paintbrush to paint with my flowers. Oops, I'm making a mess. But because I'm doing something a little bit different, I'm using two brushes, so that's different too. Um, I'm I don't know. We're experimenting here. We're going, you know, out on a leaf and a limb, a leaf and a limb. So we have multiple colors here. I feel like I want to do the same but yet different. So we're just kind of doing what we do. Whatever it ends up being, that's what it is. But I still have the peachy color on there, and I'm gonna go back in a little bit and add some more to it. But this is where we're at right now. So we're just doing this and see what happens. So Owen had a good day. I had a good day, and it feels like it's not quite as chaotic or busy of a week as it was like last week. But we still have things a lot of the days. So we'll see how that goes. Today was like the only day he really had just school, and I had several things projects I'm working on, but nothing else besides those things. But then tomorrow he has an appointment, and then he has some Thursday, and we don't have any appointments on Friday, but he wants to go swimming. So, and I want him to go swimming. So we will see how that goes. It should work out, but won't really know until we actually get there. As you know, life continues to happen. We had some really bad weather happen, and it's over, but it kind of threw us into a little bit of a loop. So they look like berries. This looks more like a flower. Berries, lemons, I'm not sure. So, but we'll get there. We will get there. We will get there from here, I suppose. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back in and kind of add a little lines here. I feel like I need more than this, but I only put these colors on my palette, and so that does not mean that that's all I can do, but that's all I have. So we shall see how this goes, because it's empty right there. Again, not that that makes the difference, but that's where we're at. So not quite sure what's happening, but we're doing something. We're making them flowers like this, I guess. That's what we're doing. I guess they're kind of hibiscus, maybe. That's maybe what they are. So maybe what I need over here, maybe I need not a thick brush. Not my thick brush. We're just gonna keep adding lots of brushes. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe I need a line, a leaf, a something, a middle of the road. Owen is very happy. They sent his tablet home, his school tablet home, and he is doing a lot of the stemming, which is for him the E sound. You may or may not be hearing it. And then he does like jumping, and he will go through and repeat a lot of his words as well. But he does numerous other activities or motions with the stemming, and so depending on what he's doing, he gets very excited and very happy. So that's he's watching one of his tablets and playing a game. We were singing earlier. I'm having him work on songs and trying to have him learn to write a song, write music, hoping that it will help with his conversations. I can't think and paint and and listen and talk and walk at the same time. He likes to come in and watch sometimes when I'm painting, and we paint together. So we're getting there. Now I just need to figure out where I'm gonna put the yellow on. Maybe it'll be just a little. Maybe I'll do it like that. And maybe it's the littlest of them all. He's very excited about tomorrow, though, because he gets to go to one of his therapies, and that always makes him happy. It's not one we go to every week, and so he came home and he was telling me about it and that he couldn't wait to go see all of the people. He's very excited. And then he told me that he couldn't see Santa because Santa was at the North Pole feeding the fish there, because he usually sees the fish at Cabela's. So it was quite funny. And then he's going to go see the night Santa, which is, he goes to therapy, and the therapy place had a charity event. And so it was at Christmas time, and Santa was there, and so that was part of what we were. Oh, I almost dropped that. That's how a lot of times the flowers get confetti, as I call it. So, but he was gonna go see the Night Santa. So I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that, but we'll see. So, oh, now I gotta sign it. Okay, so I sign O for Owen since he helps me do the backgrounds, and then L and B. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles.